that you and me were meant to be for each other.
No, more Beatles.
Alright, Starke, everybody.
More
Alright,
Beatles,
Starke.
more Beatles.
Kevin's also just confused about this. And it, no, I still remember my picture. Okay. Hi.
You know the crown that makes it come out away from her face. That's beautiful.
Okay. Wow. Should we do the lip stuff? Oh, it looks so good. Yeah. I'm happy. I like it. Yeah, you will.
Your daddy's gonna cry.
Yeah, I know. They asked me who I thought was going to cry, and I said, my dad will, Hannah probably might, and then my other money is on Spencer.
And
Yeah.
Gunnar will cry.
Gunnar will cry. The boys. So basically, not my little sisters and my mom. The ones who you would.
Oh, good. Did we find the crown? Did someone call me?
Oh, Gunnar's got it.
You know what? They'll find it.
Yeah.
People who invite themselves can find the wedding. Oh, I don't even know. Open your lips.
She said, I don't even know.
I mean, you can put it on yourself, too.
Yeah, probably. This is more interesting.
Makes better pictures.
Okay. You need to, what do you do? Yeah, I think it's not real thick, but I think it's...
No, but we don't want to.
We met at Oral Roberts University, probably during a icebreaker kind of thing between honors students. They're not inclined to meet members of the opposite sex, so these things were important.
Well, okay, so we're both nerds, okay, and we ended up on honors floors because, well, we're both nerds, and so the first time we met was actually at a wing event because at ORU they match you up between sister floor and brother floor, and so we met at Nord's and got ice cream, and it was just a bunch of guys meeting a bunch of girls and just hanging out because that's who you hang out with, so that's how we met.
These events, and we played some games and stuff. It really began as a friendship and developed into an attraction over the course of about 1.5 years of interaction. So
When I first met him, oh, it was weird because he had the same last name as me, and that's why. And then people, think that's super funny. Oh, look, you guys have the same last name, and so it was kind of one of those awkward things when we first met. And it was a group of guys, so I don't actually remember him very well, but I know that's where we first met. So I shook his hand.
there were and begging, yeah, and there was actually a lot of jokes being poked at us. Hey, you should marry that Starke. Starky Starke. Okay. You just have to drop an E. For a very long time. And those jokes went on much longer than our relationship has gone. But But eventually, I like to think, we throughout just all the times that we interacted, we just grew closer and closer together, and our friendship developed into this great attraction and this beautiful friendship that's culminating into a marriage.
I don't know when I knew he was the one. When I knew I was in love, it was about a month. We'd only been dating a month, though we didn't say it for a long time after that because it was our first relationship and different things like that. But I was driving up to home, and it was one of those things like I was really tense. I couldn't figure it out. I just sat and was like, it takes me a long time to process my emotions. I'm a little bit of a thinker sometimes, and then I figured there was a lot of this tension of trying to figure out so how do I feel about this guy? And then so it was basically kind of that car drive from Tulsa back to home that I kind of figured it out. But then I made sure to wait another 7 or 8 months after that before we got there.
How did I ask her? It was in Niger, Africa. I asked her dad if I could marry her, and he was like, yes, but you have to ask her this week so we can hash out some details.
So we were visiting my parents in Niger, and he asked me to go on a bike ride, which I didn't really think much about that because it's kind of in his nature. And we had just talked about him trying to be more, asking me to do more things, like as a dates type thing.
And I wasn't planning on that, so we had to scramble. And so went up, got some sodas up on a hillside, looking over kind of the desert-ish Sahel area.
Of it. So we went on a bike ride. We went biking through the onion fields of Galmi, where we were at, and we ended up on this kind of mountaintop over like all this valley that was around, and the sun was beginning to set, and there was a bunch of goats that came and surrounded us, and then in his very engineer suave manner was like, well, now since we have an audience of goats, I kind of need to talk to you about something. And they got down on one knee, said a bunch of nice things, and then yada yada yada. And I said yes, and here we are.
And in front of some goats, I proposed to her. I didn't have a ring, so we just made some out of aluminum foil, and it worked out. She said yes. It was good.